All right, so I'm going to show you two different kind of reports here. So the custom transaction detail report and then also the custom summary report. So first we're going to do transaction detail report. All right, right when I pop this up, it pops up the screen to modify the report because we're doing a custom transaction report. So first thing, I can choose the report basis. I can say what to total by. So I can total by year, week, account, customer type. I can total by ship method, so the ship via method, item type, item detail, all these different choices that I have here. So let's go ahead and say by quarter. You can sort by there, how you want to sort by. Now if I add additional fields, let's say we added street address, that would be added to my sort by, okay? It's not necessarily added to my total by. This is just, a set number of fields that you can total by. Now, custom fields, you can sort by custom fields, but you can't necessarily sort by or total by custom fields. You can't do that there. All right, so I can add additional filters as I want to. Say I only want to see invoices, and let's say I want to see paid status if they're open, so only invoices that are unpaid. I can choose to say what my posting status is. So if you're trying to run a report for estimates, you want to come in and change this to non-posting, or purchase orders, you want to change this to non-posting. All right, so I can add all sorts of different things in here, all sorts of different filters, but I'm going to go ahead and say okay now. Run this for all, and it's going to total by quarter. So notice how it does kind of groups by quarter. If I change this up, let's say total by customer type. Commercial, residential. So it's a great way to run some detail reports. Now notice on the side here, when we run detail, it's line item detail. It shows you, okay, this hits account receivable, this hits your, labor income, subcontract, labor, freight. So it gives you by line item the detail of what happens on those transactions, okay? But it's a great way to kind of customize a report and build it inside of QuickBooks. Now my other favorite one, which is awesome, is the custom summary report. Again, it's a custom report, so it pops right up here, but it lets you display columns by, let's say columns by quarter, and also rows by. So I can say rows by customer, I can say rows by class, rows by item type, payment method, anything like, any choice that I want to. So I'm going to go ahead and say customer type in here. Okay. Display columns for amount, quantity, or both. So I can do that. I can also sort here, but I'm going to go ahead and say okay here. Notice here that gives me summary by quarter by customer type. Quick report there to run. I can filter this down and change it to only invoices again. Okay. So it changes that up a little bit. I can filter this down again, say cash basis only. So there's a lot of different choices you can have. Now quickly on here, let's say I didn't want to see it by quarter. I wanted to see it by, let's say, item detail. So across the top, it's going to give me my item detail. So each individual item, what my commercial and residential is, or how much of it, is commercial versus residential. I can say by shipping method. Okay, so there's no shipping methods that I chose on any of these. By terms here, due on net 15. So there's a lot of different reports you can choose here, and I can go back in and modify this, and instead of showing by customer type, I can say by account list. So it's going to show me my almost profit and loss by terms. I mean, it's a really neat way to show some quick reports. And then, of course, on here, if I wanted to see, the due on receipt, all the totals for these, what this adds up to, I can click on it, and it'll show me the details here. Okay. So that's the custom transaction summary or detail report and the custom summary report.